I'm going to build a router table for my trim routers. I collect several of these Porter cable trim routers and I use them for production woodworking things around the shop, flush trimming, roundovers, and freehand type work. So I have all the bits that I need chucked in my trim router, so I don't actually have to ever change my bits. I think I have 7, and these DeWalt trim routers are the exact same. They look different, but they have the same type of base and hardware configuration. So to get started, I'm going to need a 2 3/4 inch hole saw, and this happens to be just the right size to fit the diameter of the motor housing of the router. And I also have a heavy-duty 1/2 inch drill for using the hole saws, and I have some scrap framing lumber. A 2x6 or a 2x8 cutoff will work fine for this. This type of plywood that I have here is called Baltic birch or Russian birch plywood. It's 1/4 inch thick or 6mm, and this type of plywood is much stronger than other types of plywood because it's made all from hardwood birch ply veneers. And that's all that's needed here to secure this trim router to this 2x6. So that holds it in pretty firmly. I can't really get this to move, using hand pressure. So I'll go on now to make the sub base out of the plywood. To attach the new router subbase, I'm going to install it over top the old one. And I need 3 machine screws to do that. These two are 10/32 fine thread flathead 3/4 inch machine screws. And this one is an 8/32 machine screw. And this interchanges with the machine screws that are holding the original router subbase in. So I'm able to substitute one of those for the 8/32 machine screw, and the 10/32 machine screws thread into holes that I think are for a fence guide that attaches to the Porter cable routers. I'm not sure, but it's certainly handy that these are here. This way I don't have to remove the original router base, sub-base, so that I can interchange it from the router table to doing freehand work very quickly. nice feature to this design is the accessibility of the adjustment mechanisms, and also the on-off switch is conveniently located directly in front of the machine.